For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 9 of Season 2 here at Roma. We start with a home game against Liverpool in the Champions League, then with 2 games in quick succession actually over the final weekend of October, on the Sunday of Bari and then the Tuesday of Napoli. So it's only been a few days since the game against Torino, but I'm going to start my first team against Liverpool to play a reserve team against Napoli to have my first team available again for the game against Napoli on the 30th. So a little bit of squad juggling, but fingers crossed everything will work out as we want it to. We are joint top of the table with Liverpool. Whoever wins this game would surely be favourites to win the group outright. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any further uploads. There will have been a Southampton career mode video uploaded earlier on this afternoon, so check the channel page for that or anything else you may have missed over the past few days on the channel. And I'm going to go and play Liverpool at home, I believe. Yes, and hopefully come away with all 3 points. Right, Liverpool starting lineup. Karius, Suke, maybe? In defence with Eric Dyer there at centre-back alongside Joel Matip. Any other new signings in there? Obviously Edin Dzeko starting up top. Luca Digne in at left-back as well. Dzeko playing against us for the first time since leaving. Hopefully we can keep him quiet. Coutinho inside to Gini Wijnaldum. It's a heavy touch. And he kicks it straight at Victor Wanyama. Get the ball about nicely. I'm not really too sure what to expect from this Liverpool team. How are they going to play? So now we could get this back to Nangola maybe. Or all the way out here to Under, who's in great space and turns inside well. Oh, I don't know what that second touch was. That was so heavy. Probably would have gone all the way to the keeper if the defender wasn't there. Wanyama wins it back though. And Sanabria could turn. Look for Nangolan. Touch away from the defender. Raja! Okay, that was a little bit further away than I initially thought it was going to be. Fred Sanabria, I have to go backwards. Liverpool, particularly difficult to break down at the minute. Sanabria turns well. Oh, that's a foul, surely. Caught from behind there, Emre Can. Yellow card incoming. There we go. No surprise there. It was slightly mistimed. In his defence, they did kind of turn right at an awkward moment for him. I want to give this to Manolas. Or to the man in Manolas' position, and I was hoping it was going to be someone that wasn't Manolas, but it is. And Fred, on his right foot, finish, Freddy boy. 1-0 Roma after 31 minutes. I wanted to shoot from distance with Manolas, or with the man that I wanted in that position that wasn't Manolas, but that's a really good finish from Fred. I'm actually very impressed, especially with Matip on his shoulder like that. How he's quite been able to do that, I'm not sure, but well played. 1-0. Oh, a little back heel from Dzeko. Worked beautifully, and Gini Wijnaldum leaves Fred on the floor in a heap, and he spun second man as well. Jose Maria Jimenez will look to get back in there and use his strength against Sadio Mane, which he does well. Farman actually wipes out his own defender there, and Gini Wijnaldum crosses the ball, and Coutinho at the back post heads wide, but Florenzi got something on it. It's a corner for Liverpool. Looking to get their equaliser before half-time. Jordan Henderson with the delivery. Up goes Rajan Angolan. Joel Matip off the post. Someone get there, please. Under. Wanyama. Get there. Oh, bloody hell. And breathe. Angolan spins. Just had to get it away from him. Otherwise he would have been tackled. Wanyama into Nangolan again. Jordan Henderson steals it away. Space for Sadio Mane. Now, can I catch him? Manolas isn't in a slouch. Oh, what a tackle with his heel. He didn't try and hook there. He literally just slid in and back-heeled that away from Sadio Mane. That was superb defending. We will take the lead in at half-time. It wasn't meant for Sanabria, but it found him. And I'll poke this through looking for Stefan El Shaarawy, and it will find him, and he will find the back of the net. The dream start to the second half. Stefan El Shaarawy makes it Roma 2, Liverpool 0. He's definitely been in better form at the start of this season than he was throughout the entirety of last season, Stefan El Shaarawy. He is vital to the way my attacks work now down that left-hand side. We lead by 2-0. At half-time it was Wolfsburg 2, Celtic 0 as well. So getting a win here and staying ahead of everybody behind us is crucial. We'll move Wolfsburg to 4, level with Liverpool, and we'll go on to 7 points. So win this, hold on to this lead, and we will be favourites to win the group by the end of the group stage. Cello to Wanyama. Nangolan is there. Twist and turn. Or you cannot give Rajan Nangolan that much space on the edge of the box. Unless, of course, he's got a teammate in front of him who can have the ball kicked against him and have it fly out for a goal kick, in which case, feel free to leave Rajan Nangolan in that much space on the edge of the box. Iturbe and Pellegrini have come on for El Shaarawy and Fred. We'll see if that changes the game. Hopefully, it should just be enough for us to maintain the 2-0 lead. I'm not necessarily looking to extend it. Digne, Coutinho, to Emre Can, Lallana. Emre Can again. Does have a decent shot from the edge of the box. Dzeko into the middle and gets an assist against his former team with 10 minutes to go. Jordan Henderson makes it 2-1 to Liverpool. How he's been able to square that back across like that with his left foot, not really too sure. It was really strange technique from Edin Dzeko, but it is FIFA after all, and sometimes real life physics don't necessarily come into the equation, do they? It's 2-1 now. Maybe I might want to extend that lead, especially if I'm going to be that wasteful in possession. Corner for Liverpool. Jordan Henderson on the far side to take it. They brought on Mo Salah for Luca Digne. Matip wins that header, but that's simple for Fairman. And we will take our time now. If you remember the Chelsea series, Mo Salah was unbelievable for Liverpool every single time we played them. So now that he's on the field, I am slightly nervous. But Pellegrini here, with a numbers advantage, will look for Nangolan and completely mess up the pass, which has ruined my attempt to get a third and kill the game off. And here's Coutinho. I don't know where they're playing Mo Salah. Jordan Henderson looks to have filled in at left back, so presumably Mo Salah will be further up the field. Need to hold on to this. Cannot afford to lose this lead that we've got. I need to win. A draw doesn't do me any favours in the long term with regards to Champions League group stage. I've got 30 seconds left to normal time, and I'm not sure how many added on, and that could be a vital interception from Under, because we can now just waste time, ensure that we keep possession and see the game out. Pellegrini driving forward again. Can he come up with a better pass this time? He's onside here, Sanabria. Yes! We've scored. Sanabria off the bar, should have finished, but Rajan Nangolan's there on the follow-up. It's a great ball to him. To be fair, he's very unlucky there. Looked to pick out the top corner, just didn't quite get it right. He's not hit the ground running, Sanabria, but to be fair, and someone quite rightly pointed this out in the comment section a couple of videos ago, Sanabria didn't hit the ground running when we first brought him in either, but still ended up being my top goal scorer at the end of the season. So Sanabria is still scoring goals, but not as clinical at the beginning of this season as he was at the end of last. But hopefully he follows the same pattern, starts putting the ball in the back of the net on a more consistent basis later on in the season. Wolfsburg beat Celtic by 4-1 in the end. It was 2-0 at half-time. So big win for the Germans. We'll be on 7, Liverpool on 4, Wolfsburg on 4 and Celtic on 1. Juventus won their game in hand, annoyingly, so they have 7 games played and 19 points compared to our and Inter's 17 points, Inter winning their game in hand as well. Presumably that means that goal difference is still in my favour. Is it? Oh, it's 11 apiece. So goals scored is what's keeping me above Inter Milan right now. We have more goals scored than anyone in the league, which you would have expected. And our defensive record isn't actually that bad so far. We'll try and keep that up. Juve have just won again, look. They're on 22 points now. So a win against Bari, pretty important.
In this part of the pitch.
Look for Defrel. It wasn't the best of passes, actually, but I'll go back to Schick. Hits it early and hard. And Miko with a good save to stop me from taking the lead after 10 minutes. Pellegrini steps in, steals the ball away. Defrel with a turn. There's Schick. Nice turn. Patrick Schick. Good save. Mayer will keep this in and turn trying to keep it, and actually by turning loses it. Iturbe. Forward to Schick. Oh, that's where that was supposed to go, but never mind. We've still got possession, I guess. Defrel looking for Schick. Defrel's gone again. Schick will use him as a decoy, and Patrick Schick can't find the top corner. Good save by Mikai. They might not have linked up there, Schick and Defrel, but it was the movement of one that opened up the space for the other. They will link up this time around, but unfortunately the defender gets a toe in. Pellegrini, Schick, Defrel, bit of footwork, and oh, I perhaps should have played in Defrel there. Pellegrini, strike, no, it's fine. Didn't need to play the ball off. Nice finish from Lorenzo Pellegrini. We lead by 1-0 just before half-time. Was getting close to Frosinone levels of frustration with how I was not quite able to break Bari down, but De Frel lays it off there to Pellegrini after the run of Schick was ignored, and then with a foot that goes straight through the ball, thwack Bosch. 1-0. Thwack Bosch, that's the official term. The stats kind of give you the indication as to why I was getting close to Frosinone levels of frustration. Complete and utter domination in that first 45. More of the same in the second, and then 3 points at the end, please. Maybe another thwack Bosch, just for good measure. Martinho into Pasolato to Martinho again. Cross to the back post. Emerson caught out of position. Good save by Alisson. Emerson got caught underneath the ball there, and that caused me real problems. They may have had 0 shots in the entirety of the first half, but after just 3 minutes of the second, they've had one. Pasolato back here to Basha. They could have another in a minute, but no, they've given the ball away. But Martinho's stolen it off Meyer. Bari clearly had the win put up them by the manager at half-time, and they're coming at me in this second half, and squeezed underneath the keeper and very nearly went in. Better with another opportunity to whip a corner in. Another poor delivery, followed by a poor clearance. Daniele De Rossi can win that header, and he has done well. And counter-attack is on. Here's Patrick Schick. I'll play it over the top, looking for De Frel, who will get there. Oh, it's a Turbe even, sorry. My bad. Turbe, pull it across. Oh, well intercepted by Nakatani. Right, can I score from a corner then? Delivery in. Up goes Nacho. It's going to drop here to Schick, to Daniele De Rossi. Oh, I thought for a minute it was going to drop to Schick again there, but it didn't. Never mind, we'll stay 1-0 in front, but it looks like Bari are going to be pushing more for an equaliser than they were in the first period. Turbe could maybe give us a second, so that they'd need more than the 1 goal. Somehow still got the ball here. Pellegrini already got 1. Thwack Bosch. Just a thwack, no Bosch. Free kick for Bari. Whipped in. Headed up and away by Nacho, but only as far as Delia. Up here to Basha. Shots on, but despite being on target, wasn't really going to cause me any problems. Quickly around the corner there to De Frel. And now the chance to play through. Patrick Schick. Batman and Robin! Oh, bollocks. Pellegrini inside to Daniele De Rossi. De Frel struggling physically with the man that's on his shoulder there, but into Schick. Batman and Robin! Oh, it's just not working this season, is it? Not as well as it did last year, anyway. Just over 20 minutes to go. Bari's still not really looking like getting themselves an equaliser, but a second would make it safe. Oh, it's a lovely through ball to Kojak. He's in and scores. And that's exactly why I was saying I needed a second to be comfortable. I need to stay chill. I can't get frustrated because they've been good in this second half. It's not like I've continued to batter them and they've gotten lucky. That goal hasn't necessarily been coming, but they have been better in the second half. So fair play to Bari. They've not been as bad as Frosinone, so I can't get as upset as I did against Frosinone. Unfortunately, Schick can't sort his feet out there against the defender. We could have had ourselves an immediate goal to go back in front. 15 minutes left. I want to win here, especially with Juventus continuing to pick up points as well. The only game they haven't won was the 1-1 draw against me, and if it weren't for Emerson's intervention there, we may even have found ourselves going 2-1 down, let alone being paid back to 1-1. Pellegrini with the turn. Didn't really send any defenders the wrong way. Oh, that turn did from Schick, and that one as well. Patrick Schick! 2-1, we're back in front. It would have been criminal to drop points against Bari, and I don't think it's going to happen now, thankfully. I think it may even have been De Frel that played the ball into Schick. I think it was, actually. Batman and Robin. Corner for Bari, 2 minutes to go. Don't concede now, Ches. Just don't do it. We'll get rid of that. Oh, still will get rid of it. It's not the best of clearances from Perotti, but Ponte will race away. And tackle the man. Oh, not quite. Sabelli. Back forward here for Bari. Aurelio could turn. Nice interception by Emerson. There's still time for Bari to get another equaliser. I have to be wary. Here's Aurelio. Well intercepted by Nacho Fernandez. We'll get it out wide and poke it down the line. Maybe even counter-attack for a third. Patrick Schick has got Ponce running ahead of him. It's been tackled though. And Basha still coming forward for Bari. But eventually we win the ball back for a third time. And now, surely, the referee will blow his final whistle before the end of the, or to signal the end of the game. Ponce gets a turn in. He could score. No, it wasn't the best of efforts. And away, and go on, ref. Oh, it was a struggle. It was a struggle, but we've done it. We've beaten Bari. Now we can head into the game against Napoli in just 48 hours' time, with hopefully another similar strong performance and maybe a more convincing scoreline with my first team out. Napoli's starting lineup has Marega up top. Didn't expect him to be leading the line for them. The rest of the side has Glick and Seamus Coleman in there, and Alberto Moreno actually at left back. Some unexpected players in the Napoli starting 11. Hopefully we can come up with a decent scoreline. They are a point behind us in the league and right hot on our heels, but a win here, and if other results go our way, i.e. if Juventus don't win again, then we could end the episode top of the table. We have to win here first. Sanabria into Nangolan. We have to wait for support here. That drop of the shoulder didn't necessarily fool anyone. But Sanabria gets the ball here. Shot. Oh! Flashes wide of the post. Cajon. Into Marega. Decent delivery. Insigne's not going to win any headers though. At least not up against Alessandro Florenzi in that sort of scenario. Oh, Jose Cajon's a bit quick though, isn't he? And he rolls around quite well too. Here's Marek Hamšík. Oh, lovely ball. Out to Insigne, ready for the cutback. There it is. Florenzi got something on that. Jose Cajon, good save by Farman. Corner for Napoli. They're playing like a side that are fourth in the league and pushing for a top 3 Champions League position spot. I am struggling as of yet, but we're only 13 minutes in. There's plenty of time to improve. Marcelo, win that please. Thank you. It'll be another corner here to Napoli though. Insigne to take it. There's the delivery. Up we go. Fred heads away. Sanabria can get there and he's done well. I'll lay it in front of El Shaarawy. No, I need... Oh, it's good footwork from him, and he's done well. Seamus Coleman going to try and close me down here, but Stefan El Shaarawy might well have the pace to beat him. There's the Berber spin, the finesse, the save from Pepe Reina. Zielinski can't keep it in, and we've gone from corners at one end to a corner at the other. Florenzi with the effort. El Shaarawy with the header. Wide. You know, Insigne. He's just too fast and too tricky a winger. Here's Zielinski, finish. Told you Zielinski's a good player. We knew that from the Napoli series on FIFA 17, and he has whipped that into the bottom corner with a great finish. Napoli lead by 1-0 on the half hour. As things stand, we're dropping further down the league. Diawara. Insigne, Diawara again. Love that, thank you. Well done, Jose Maria. Out to Under. Albiol closing me down, but he can't deal with a change of direction from Under, and he's going to drive in towards the box here. Under! Oh, you go on that great run. I tried to put that towards the top left corner, and he's kicked it centrally straight at Pepe Reina. Would have been the perfect time to go back level at 1-1. Bollocks. Insigne with a turn. Trying out muscle in with Florenzi, which we've done well. And across there. I see the run being made by Stefan El Shaarawy, and Seamus Coleman didn't read it. El Shaarawy driving inside. Stefan! Oh, it's going to drop. Sanabria couldn't react in time. Fred can't step in there in time. So close to an equalising goal. Napoli still have this 1-0 lead. Diawara will through ball to Marega. Cross is going to find Jose Cajon. Brings it down, lays it back. Hamšík, Fred in the way. Corner. Marega going off. Who are they going to bring on as a replacement? Dries Mertens. Great. Here is Dries Mertens. Lays in Hamšík. Who did that come off? Marcelo, another corner. Oh, jeeps. Do not go 2-0 down, Ches. Do not go 2-0 down. There we go. Well held by Fairman. Squeeze it. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Florenzi. Right, please, get on the end of this. Oh, you've hit the post. Are you sure? I could have sworn that was going to be the equaliser. As I drilled it across, and Sanabria was just waiting there on his own to tuck that home. I was already half celebrating, to be honest. Oh, he smacks it off the woodwork. And if they go at the other end and score from the counter, I'll be absolutely livid. Here's Zielinski. Nice turn. Hamshik with far too much space for my liking. Insigne waiting for a turn from him that doesn't actually come. Where's he going? I'll have that. No, I won't. Zielinski already scored once. Coleman. Cajon. Marcelo. Insigne. Dinked in. Punched. Win the header. Okay. Cajon. Corner Napoli. This game is breathless. Barely got time to rest. Corner comes in. Win the header. Well done, Fred. Only as far as Jorginho, though, who's just come on. In there looking for Cajon. Lays it back to Zielinski. Good cross. Keeper. Catch, 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 catch. Why have you punched? You can catch that. Mertens goes down. Wow. Clearly wanted a penalty there. And he's not going to get it. El Shaarawy to drive around the outside. It's James Coleman again. Stefan El Shaarawy. Cross the ball in. Sanabria. Just not going to happen, is it? It's equalised. It is not going to happen. Through the gap. Angolan. Little back heel. Sanabria. Good footwork. Keep possession, please. Marcel with a throw. Back to Fred. Wanyama. Nice turn. Look for Sanabria. Not that to Nangolan. Sanabria will go again. And Sanabria. Equaliser. Oh, I wanted to run into the net there to pick the ball up. Never mind. 3 minutes to go. Sanabria finds the back of the net. He's done it at last. Hitting the post earlier on was really unlucky. He's had a couple of other chances throughout the game. But with 3 minutes to go, we are level against Napoli. There's not much time to go for a winner, but if I can get one, I would like one. There's the final whistle. Wasn't able to get myself another goal, but we will take the point. For it to come so late, the amount of chances we had in that game, I felt dominant, and to be fair, I wasn't. They had more possession than me, the same amount of chances. We had more on target, better pass accuracy, but probably a deserved result. For us to come back and get the draw is deserved. For them not to win is probably deserved as well. What does that do to the table? Has anyone else caught us up? No, in fact, because we've played Matchday 9 ahead of everyone else playing Matchday 9, but we've moved up to second in the table. However, we could drop back down to third, if Inter draw or win on Matchday 9. Obviously, Napoli there were a point behind us, remain a point behind us, and stay fourth and don't move into third on goal difference. AC Milan can go on to 20 points as well should they win on Matchday 9, and Juve can open up a 4-point lead at the top, although it might still be a 2-point lead if Inter win their game in hand. Looks like it's a 4-way fight for the title at the minute, and AC Milan might join that fight as well if they win on Matchday 9. This season is going to be just as difficult as last year to try and win the league in Italy, but that is the main priority now. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. As I say, there was there was a Southampton video uploaded earlier on today. There will have been a Roma one yesterday and a Southampton one yesterday as well. And there'll be another Roma one tomorrow too. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.